Hello, my name is Green and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft. And last episode, you might remember, I made this obsidian box full of lava to get Doc. Well, I actually bamboozled everyone, including you, into thinking that this was the trap that I had laid out for him. I had to do that because of all of these comments. Look at this. How is it ever going to be a surprise? So, what I'm going to do is I'm changing it because this is actually not the best trap. Even though people are like, oh man, Green, that was a genius trap. That's so cool. Like, he can get out of it. He has a fire resistance potion on him. So, we're going to redesign this trap because I expect that Doc will be doing some, in typical Doc fashion, I reckon he's going to be getting out the calculator, doing the maths. Oh, okay, so if I have a fire potion, I can punch my way out of this obsidian and blah, 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 blah. It's going to be useless. We're going to redesign this entire thing to explode instantly and send him probably somewhere around there. I just need to hope that he doesn't get online. Also, look at this. Mumbo Jumbo is, he's dead. He's dead. We're dead bros. I've got to admit, his skin doesn't actually look that much different. And also, I've been informed that Joe Hills has died as well, meaning there's only Iskall and Doc alive. Which means, by default, if this is successful, Iskall wins and Dragon Bros claim the victory. Secret bro. Secret bro. So, let's get this redesigned and reconfigured, and hopefully this will work. And do you know what I'm going to do? I don't know when Doc's going to be online next. This is going to, hopefully not in the next half hour. It's kind of early in the morning, so I don't think he's going to be awake. But if we can get this done, what I'm going to do is leave my camera account online just to try and record this happening. So, I have learnt how to make instant exploding traps. It's so easy to do, and it's pretty much 100% fatal, as Cub has demonstrated many times during Demise. The only thing that could really go wrong here is if I truly did mess up the location, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So, what I'm going to do is link this up. In theory, I've lowered this enough, so he should fall from about here through the string, and that's going to trigger the TNT minecart trap. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, so we link these up. Basically, all we're going to do is spam some TNT minecarts on here and here. He's going to fall through the string. These two are going to go into each other, and when they collide, kaboom! And he's going to go straight up there. I don't know if I want to, like, leave this open so he goes flying up through the tube. I could do that, to be fair. I don't think there's a lot he can do. If you, like, log in and out, you can't just suddenly fly. I think I kind of want to make him, like, fly up through there, but then also the TNT might... Yeah, I'm going to have to protect Doc's base here because we're kind of close to all this. The last thing I want to do is cause some damage there. So yeah, I'm going to cover this whole thing in a box, but hopefully it will be good no matter what. I have tested this out on a creative world, so I know that it works. I just have to replicate my design as best I can. I learned this recently from Iskall, actually, so thank you, Iskall. He taught me about this this looping thing when I was doing my hidden house video. So Season 7, here I come, the time of Green and Redstone. Okay, I think that's basically it. I've rigged it up so that when once this has got the string in it, this will send it round. So let's just give it a little bit of a test to make sure. And we're not going to put TNT on this until the very last minute. Okay, so let's just pretend that this is full of TNT, this is full of TNT. And when he logs in, this is sunk down. So when he logs in, he'll log in like here. Boom, he goes down. They go together. And kaboom. And it doesn't even matter if, like, he like, touches these. There'll be so many minecarts, it will just be an instant explosion. It will work, I hope. I absolutely hope. So, the last thing to do is to seal this up in a big tube. This is to protect Doc's base, because, I mean, all of this dirt will get destroyed, and I'll help repair that once the damage is done. But, other than that, I don't want to cause any more damage than is strictly necessary, so that's why we're doing this. So now we need to make a bunch of TNT minecarts. This is the dangerous bit, because if I do something wrong here, not only do I blow up, in fact, I'm actually going to go and put my valuables over here, because I don't need them right now, and if I do die, I don't want to lose them. Now, I don't know how many TNT minecarts is overkill, but I reckon like 6 or 7 on each side. That should guarantee that he's not going anywhere. 1, 2... Okay, that's more than enough minecarts with TNT on them. Right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going to leave it at that. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Don't touch them. Don't touch anything. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. No, well, not boom. Poor choice of words. Seal this up. So when both of these TNT minecarts, when they get activated, it's just game over. Absolutely game over. Oh, I almost fell. Alright, let's seal this up before we have an accident. A very expensive accident. Okay, there we go. We are sorted. It is done. He should log in. It should all go kaboom, splat, and then Demise will end with a bang, shall we say. So, that just leaves me to leave my camera account on and see what happens. I don't know when Doc next plans to log in. Hopefully I won't end up with like 24 hours of footage. But I think we can call that job well done. Okay, that leaves us to tidy up and call it a job done, I think. I'm so sorry, Doc. I'm pretty sure there's no way out of this. There might have been a way out of the lava trap, but not this one. Not this one. If my upload schedule is correct, today should be Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. And I actually did something, a little Grinch. Grinch. I did something a little bit Grinch. Now, let me explain. 'Twas several weeks before Christmas, and all was quiet on the server. Not a hermit was stirring, no pranks went further. False symmetry had stalked the secret Santa sleigh when a Grinch logged in and sent everything astray. I heard it was Christmas and the Grinch is on to, well, make things a little more interesting. So, we just go into Santa's cart here, bar humbug and all that. We see we've got plenty of names. Who might that be? We got pretty much everyone. Well, let's just see what people are going to get for Christmas. Give them a chest full of goodies. Build a cute snow globe. Give them a new pet called Fred. Give them an igloo. Build a snowman. Build a big Santa hat on their base. Well, this just won't do. Won't do. Everyone this year has been extra naughty, and I'm afraid they're all going to get pranked by the Grinch. I mean, the Grinch. But of course, no one will know until it's too late. Build a big Santa hat, more like a TNT Santa hat. Make them a giant present, more like an Elder Guardian present. They won't be able to open it. Gift them a new pet called Barry. Ravager, named Barry. Decorate their base with baubles, more like lethal baubles. Give them a chest full of goodies, more like chest full of coal. There we are. We have officially, it took all day, but we have officially fixed Christmas. Everyone has been naughty, and let the chaos begin. Absolutely fabulous. That's right, the Grinch has not stolen Christmas or ruined Christmas, but made Christmas a little bit more interesting, which is where all of these ideas came from. Because giving gifts at Christmas on the Hermitcraft server, not in real life, just on the Hermitcraft server, it's just like, you know, it's cool. If I got given a snowman, that's alright, but wouldn't it be more interesting if the presents actually, they did something to your base in some way? So, I thought it was absolutely hilarious. The Grinch has taken over Secret Santa and made everyone naughty this year. And little did everybody know, except False, apparently. False must have noticed that all of the gifts had changed. Anyway, let's quickly head back to Sahara, where we've still got a little bit more work to do. I hope nothing goes wrong with my demise trap, because if that if that doesn't work, then demise continues, and then we've got 2 sets of people to go after, Doc and Iskow, and it will be a race to the grave. And then we all just need to figure out how we're going to end up getting back to life. I don't want to be with a black and white skin forever. Okay, so we are back at Sahara, and I have added a bunch of things that we need to get, and I've got to admit, there's not a lot that I can do here. This is all stuff that I think Mumbo and Iskow have all the farms for. Unless I just go and take stuff from their farms, honestly, there's not a lot I can do. So we're actually so close to Christmas now as well that all of the chests have changed to, this happens every single year, and every single year, I forget, they have changed to Christmas presents, which is absolutely awesome and should be quite cool, as this should go out on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, I'm not entirely sure. I suppose I could actually craft, these are all chests, I could actually craft up some hoppers, because I did make all these chests, and I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't that many chests, but this is several stacks of logs. It's really expensive to craft up a lot of chests. So maybe I can do some hoppers just to help out a little bit, because restocking Sahara has actually taken a whole lot longer than I ever thought. And look at that. All of that iron, it didn't go very far. So this is going to be another one that's yeah, probably not going to be in high stock. And we need to stock iron as well, so that's not very good. You know, I'm pretty sure someone keeps stealing my beds. I can't find my bed anywhere. Just, it's here. Oh wait, there's one here, but I don't remember putting this here. So a bit of time has passed, and hey, guess what? Doc logged in. I was told shortly after I left my camera account online, and it's happened, basically. And guess what? We won. The trap definitely got him. So let's go into like the replay mod and get a first-person perspective of what just happened. Alright, so I'm here in the replay mod, and I've just managed to get the moment in the several hours of footage that I got. And this is the exact moment that Doc logs in. As you can see, it's not triggered here at all. Doc has actually logged in bang in the middle of this. So I got that absolutely spot on. And because I dug it down, he should fall straight through here. So let's just take this like really slow. So he's logged in, he's got his skin, and oh look, there he goes. He didn't even fall. He didn't even fall. Look, you can even see the totem of undying particles everywhere. Wow. Wow. That happened. He had no chance. Not a single chance. He had no way of surviving that. Let's get an instant replay of the whole thing, shall we? Because that was insane. You said those minecarts didn't even touch. Okay, so here we go. This is the outside of the box. I've actually sort of set a render in here to go. So right, you can see Doc is floating in here. This is just before he logs in. And you look carefully behind you. The tripwire just triggers. Even though he's nowhere near it, it triggers. And he goes completely up in explosions. There's nothing he can do. It triggered before he even had control of his character. That was faster than I ever thought possible. And it didn't even create that bad of a mess around it either. It's obviously got some damage. Absolutely amazing. So I think that actually is the end of Demise. If my calculations are correct, and maybe we should go over to the Demise board just to check. I can't tell you how many times I've done this journey. Absolutely ridiculous. Every time I think that I'm done with that area, I'm going back. The server is basically split into 2 areas. The main island and New Hermitville, which has got all of the mini games. It's got the village. It's got Area 77. I mean, it's like part 2 of Season 6, I guess. but I didn't expect to have to go back and forth as much as I do. Okay, here we are at the demise board. Why is there a tree here? I mean, of all the things. Okay, so, alive, Iskout and Doc. I'm afraid that is no longer the case. Doc has officially demised and joined the dead team. I'm so sorry, Doc, but you just weren't a bro. Okay, Iskout, congratulations on your win. You survived many, many, many traps. You better be a bro and split those diamonds, bro. You know what I mean? So, all of those diamonds, they now belong to Iskout, of all people. And, thankfully, that means I can get rid of my rubbish armor, because I've died so many times having rubbish armor. And, oh wait, why are chests and ender chests exactly the same? That's annoying. I can finally put my diamond armor back on. Even though you're dead, you were supposed to not wear diamond armor, but it's really not a big deal at this point. But what a game. What a game that was. We basically played hardcore mode without hardcore mode, which is absolutely awesome. So congratulations, Iskout, you're the winner. Maybe next episode we will set up a big ceremony to celebrate Iskout winning, and we can present him with the diamonds, and it will be absolutely epic. So this now means that everyone is dead. We need to somehow get everyone back alive, but there's also some mini games that I believe involve death, like this one. I think this is something to do with Tango. I would be really excited to play this, but it's definitely not looking finished. So maybe there's some mini games we can play, especially, you know, things like Ravager Run, like all of those mini games that involve some kind of Minecraft death. They haven't been played, so it would be awesome maybe to have a little bit of a mini game session, because there's so many things I haven't even tried. I don't even know what half the stuff in here is anymore. I mean, look at this. Speedy Pines, I've obviously been around a few times. This is one of Ren's mini games, but I haven't actually had a race in it yet. I mean, look, you just have to appreciate how long all of this stuff must take to make. Hours and hours and hours of stuff. Wow, and it's sponsored by Sahara, of course, which is awesome. I think Sahara sponsored the ice for this. But anyway, we've still got a few minutes left of the episode, so I want to have a quick walk and a talk with everyone before we sign off, because I really could use your opinion on something. So, as you guys know from episode 100, the Season 6 of Hermitcraft has been absolutely amazing, and we've done so many things. And, in fact, we've kind of led a lot of things as well, like, you know, the Hot Potato Game tag, the Civil War, Area 77, the Jangler, all of that stuff has been a fantastic storyline. And now Demise as well. It's been absolutely amazing. But I've been asking myself the question, what's next after Demise? Well, the answer is, I don't know. I just don't know. Truth be told, I'm kind of ready for Season 7 to happen now. I've got really big plans that I can only really do in the next season of Hermitcraft. And that's got me pretty excited, to say the least, but I've got to say, I'm feeling like I'm not sure what else to do. I mean, there's probably a few more episodes of Hermitcraft in this season, but the question that I want to ask is, do I keep playing Season 6 of Hermitcraft, even though I feel like I don't really know what to do? I mean, I can always come up with something. There's always stuff to do. It's just my gut feeling. Or do I do a short-term series that could be a bit different, a bit fun, also multiplayer, maybe on the same vibe as Hermitcraft until Season 7 happens? And I don't know when Season 7 is going to happen. Nobody knows. But it's a question that I want to ask, because if you guys love Season 6 so much and you would probably not be interested in anything else, I'll just continue Season 6. I'll figure something out and I'll make it happen. But if you would like to see another series of some kind in the new year, now is definitely the time to tell me that, as I'm really considering what I'm going to be doing moving forward. But I mean, even just flying over this world, look how insane it is. Like, even the Elytra course. I haven't done the Elytra course in ages. This is one of the hardest turns in the game. I always get that bit wrong. Oh man, I should have done the electricals at some point. I bet I can beat my time now. But anyway, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. But I think that is actually going to have to be the end of this episode. And January, as it is for all of YouTube, may be a little slower. Not entirely sure. Depends what everyone thinks in the comments, to be honest with you. But I've got to say, what a fantastic year. Probably the best year of my life, and it's all down to you. And I've got to say a huge thank you to everyone who hashtag shopped at Sahara in real life. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and that support means absolutely everything to me. If you want to get a That Ain't Bro shirt or a That's Bro shirt, there is Dragon Bro merch officially on the Architect store for you to buy. Now, that will probably only be around for a few weeks, so if you love the Dragon Bros, consider that. And we're going to cycle through different t-shirt designs as we go on. So, it'll be probably limited edition, but I can't guarantee when exactly it's going to be taken off the store. Anyway, thanks for an amazing year, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful holiday and a happy new year as well. Goodbye! I'll actually see you tomorrow. There's another video I've prepared.